Today we're going to explore the universe of firearms and uncover how these babies work. So, pull up your chair, grab your popcorn, and not your gun, and let's embark on this journey. Before we dive deep, let's understand the basics. A firearm is a clever machine that uses the pressure generated by burning a propellant to launch a projectile at high speed. Seems complex? Don't worry, we'll unravel this mystery. Imagine ammunition as the beating heart of a firearm. It consists of three main parts: the cartridge, the propellant charge, and the projectile. When the trigger is pressed, the firing pin strikes the primer, a small explosive capsule, in the cartridge, initiating a chain reaction that ignites the propellant and pushes the projectile out of the barrel. Now, let's take a look inside the firearm. There are different types of action mechanisms, but let's focus on the most common: bolt action and piston action. The bolt is like the brain of the firearm, moving back and forth to load, fire, and eject the ammunition. The piston, on the other hand, uses gases from the firing to push the bolt and automatically reload the firearm. Want to hit your target like a true marksman? Then you need to understand sights. Sights are like the eyes of the firearm, helping you aim accurately. There are fixed sights, telescopic sights, and even laser sights. Choose yours and get ready to ace the shootout. Now let's go back in time a little and understand how these things came to be. The first firearm in history dates back to the 14th century, known as a hand cannon. These primitive firearms consisted of a metal barrel connected to a powder chamber, where a small charge of gunpowder was ignited to launch a projectile, usually a metal ball. Although inaccurate and slow to reload, these firearms revolutionized warfare and hunting, forever changing how conflicts were fought and hunting was conducted. The emergence of firearms marked the beginning of a new era in human history, shaping the course of war, technology, and society as a whole. And should firearms be a right of all individuals or regulated and controlled by the state? While some argue for the legalization of firearms, highlighting the individual right to self-defense and the importance of deterring crime through civilian armament, others raise concerns about associated risks such as increased gun violence, domestic accidents, and easier access to firearms by individuals with a history of violence or mental health issues. The debate revolves around the need for a balance between the right to bear arms and public safety, seeking solutions that ensure both the protection of citizens and the prevention of crime. And what happens in our brains when we touch these intriguing things? When we handle and fire a firearm, our brain undergoes a series of physiological and emotional reactions. Holding a firearm can trigger an alert response in our nervous system, increasing the production of stress hormones like adrenaline and cortisol. This reaction is a natural response to the perception of a potential threat. Additionally, pulling the trigger to fire the firearm triggers a complex interaction of neurotransmitters in our brain. The release of neurotransmitters like dopamine may be associated with the feeling of excitement or pleasure associated with firing a firearm. On the other hand, for some people, this act can trigger feelings of anxiety, fear, or remorse, especially if the shot is related to a real danger situation. Understanding these brain reactions can help emphasize the importance of proper training and situational awareness when dealing with these devices. But hold on. Before you go out playing Rambo, always remember, safety first. Never point a firearm at something you don't intend to destroy, and always treat every firearm as if it were loaded. Additionally, know and respect firearm laws in your region. Don't forget to pull the trigger on that like button and engage the safety by subscribing to the channel, so you won't be shot by ignorance anymore, and you'll get a rifle for free, with which you can shoot while eating your free pizza. Except all of this is actually awesome videos here on the channel. And there you have it, folks. I hope you enjoyed this journey through the world of firearms. They can be powerful and mind-blowing, kind of literally, but they also require responsibility and respect. So, next time you watch an action movie, you can appreciate even more the technology behind the bang bang. Until the next adventure.